Yo, it's Pod Sun Radio, man. We back in the house once again for another very special episode 82. You know what I mean? But before we get into it, we got to show some love to our lovely sponsor, All In Strength and Fitness. Go check them out. That's at 1495 North Hayden Road, Scottsdale, Arizona, 85257. Holla at your man KC. Tell him Pod Sun sent you. For the ladies, we ain't looking for nothing but squats over shots. You ain't really got to focus on nothing else. Leave the biceps alone. And for the niggas, try not to skip leg day. You know what's going on. But what's happening, man? It's Pod Sun Radio. We back in the house right now, like I said, for a very special episode. It's actually a guest we had on the podcast in the early stages. You know, when we was doing this shit at Granny Crib, he came on with Most Trill. Now he on by himself right now, by a couple of guys in the building, vibe, good and things. But we got De La Preme in the building. I almost called you Most Trill because your name started with an M. I was gonna say Mark, but what's happening? Big De La Preme in the house.
I'm good, yo. I'm good.
How you living, man?
I'm living. I can't complain. It's been a lot of hard work. It's been real busy schedules. I'm hyped. I'm happy for all that shit. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it's 2017 or 2019 now. 2017 was the first time we had you on the podcast. I want to say, right?
That's lit. Yeah.
Goodness,
a lot has happened in them 2 years.
Yeah, talk about. Let's start with that. Just recap how you've been doing since we last had you on.
Man, so I mean, I guess the most pivotal thing since we had the interview was my mom passed last year.
Damn, man, sorry to hear. My pops passed last year.
Yo, man. Salute to you, bro. You know, but they chilling
Fucked
together,
up,
looking
dog.
down on us though. We good. Hey, that was like definitely an eye opener and a reality check to me in my life at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me appreciate time and like realize how real mortality is. Like we all getting older, so our parents getting older, our elders getting older, and you know I was a mama's boy, so it was a big deal for me. So like once that happened, instead of letting it like just make me like depressed, and trust me, I be going through my times just like I know you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? When you be missing your peoples.
That's fucked up. That's what I said.
It is,
like,
yo.
People can say like, "Oh man, I'm sorry."
Yeah, shit don't change shit. Up, yeah, dog. It is, and it don't ever like I don't know. You just you get better at going through it and shit, but there's no like perfect way to get over it. But what I have been doing since my mom's passed is I've been like my work ethic's been like times like 1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Shine moment.
There you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like real big on spiritual alchemy. So like she always taught me how to turn my pain into power. And like that's my only way of like not falling into depression and being all like sad about it, stuff that I can't change, you know what I mean? So like, and I'm a father, I'm the oldest of 7, so like I'm already like a big like leader part of my family, you know, so like she wouldn't want me just caught up in it, not handling my business, being focused, and she was my biggest fan. Literally like she came to one of my shows right before she passed, you know, and yeah, man, so like that right there, I always think about her. I talk to her before I go perform and do shows, you know, whenever I need to get my mind right. And like, you know, I ain't perfect. There be times where like I break down missing her, you know what I'm saying? And like, but just like we was talking about earlier, like I gotta appreciate the struggle and the stuff that we go through, because like that literally like it makes me who I am, molds me. And like now I feel like almost invincible because I didn't think I was ever gonna come back from that. And I've been through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you always think when you reach that threshold, like I might not make it through this shit, you know what I'm saying? And like making it through that and everything that's happened since she's passed, and I know that she's with me even right now, you know what I mean? Like it's turned me into a whole different person, a different artist, most definitely. So like I'm actually like happy I can look myself in the mirror. I compete with myself, you know what I'm saying? I don't compete with nobody else. That's a big thing.
That happens immediately.
Yeah, off top. Like I stopped.
Like, fuck all these niggas.
Tunnel vision. I didn't care no tunnel vision. Like I was already snapping on shit, but once that like I'm like, it's not like even a selfish thing. I'm just like, I have a lot of work that I got to do. And I know that comes with me being focused, and like my focus, I lose it if I'm worried about what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? So like,
big shine moment,
yeah. So
I don't want to even spend too much time.
No,
on this,
I got you, bro.
Like I said, it make you realize like how short life is, and people say cliche shit, but when that shit hit like that, you like, nigga, man, fuck the bullshit, dog.
You know, you literally, and I know this now, especially because we went through it. Like you don't grow up until like you lose your parents, yo. Yeah. Like some people don't even have parents, you know, and don't even go through having love from both sides, you know what I'm saying? And God bless them, and God bless people who still got their parents right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But time is such a precious thing. I really think it's like the only like real currency like in this like dimension. I be saying that shit all the time. Samuel would tell you, my brother would tell you, like, cause that's something you don't know how much you got. You can never get it back. You know what I'm saying? It's valuable. So like what you do with that shit, it matters, you know? So like seeing these reality checks and knowing like mortality is such a real thing, I'm definitely like more appreciative of how I'm using my time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm staying busy. This year is crazy. I got my first drop, Get a Life, coming. The video dropping Friday, single dropping Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped for that, you know, and like I haven't dropped any music within them 2 years. I just been chilling. You know, I just been doing shows, testing out what songs people like at the shows. Like that's how I map out my projects. We just came back from Paramount Studios in Los Angeles.
Oh, big shine moment.
Yeah. And I booked a 12-hour session and we recorded 3 projects there. So I got 3 projects in the chamber. And this is all like built up music from like the point when we just met and all the way up to now, everything I've been through to that point. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these songs I tested out live to see which ones hit the most. And that's how I pick out my track list and pick out my songs and stuff like that. So like now we going hard. Like I'm hyped for Get a Life. I'm hyped for all the singles we drop in, for the visuals, the campaign, because now I know how to campaign, you know. Got my LLC, De La Preme Incorporated. I'm handling it the right way, you know what I'm saying? So like I definitely sat back and soaked up game and figured out how I wanted to like handle my business. So now we in here, man. Skiggity. I'm
all right. Introduce before we keep going. Introduce your people that we got here.
Okay, I got my brother Sammy Black in here.
What's up? How you doing? What's up? Good. What's up, everybody at home? How y'all doing?
Yeah, talk to the people, man. Introduce yourself.
My name is.
Once you said your Instagram name, I was like, oh yeah, I know who you are.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people don't really know who I am. My name is Sammy Black.
Real name ain't worth shit. Instagram name niggas like
you know what it is. You know what it is. My Instagram holds the weight. My regular name. It is what it is.
I go through the same thing, bro.
But it's all right. Because I put my heart into building what I built. So it's all right. I'm happy that people know that because that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, nah, anyway, a thing, bro. I say Malcolm or Pod's son. No, I say Malcolm, they be like, who? Pod's son?
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
For real, everybody.
Pod's son been killing it, man. Shout out to Pod's son. Pod's son is something I've definitely been keeping my eye on in Phoenix. And it's been holding the city down. Like,
that's how I know who's popping.
Real talk. I lend my ear to Pod's son. You know what I'm saying? But my name is Sammy Black. I'm a director. I'm an editor. I make music videos. And I'm here with my brother Preme. And we got a lot of stuff coming for you, man. We really excited about it. Real passionate about it. And
you got some dope shit. Like, hey, you one of the people I follow back. So
there you go.
Introduce your man right here.
Well, that's my brother Odie, man. Yeah, I've been keeping my family of artists like a secret, I guess. They've been keeping themselves a secret because they gotta, you know, you gotta start taking it seriously for to have real results and shit. But like, this my little brother Odie. You know, he be snapping stupid. I got a couple more brothers too, but yeah, he with me. I been bringing him to interviews, showing the game. You know what I mean? So that he can soak it. So it ain't nothing new to him when he doing it. You know what I mean? So
chop a little bit.
What's good, everybody? I'm Odie. I don't really be out there on the Instagram or like the Twitter and shit.
So we gotta change all that shit too.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Just turn off your notifications, bro. That's what I do, because that shit annoying as fuck.
Bro, everything
mental health.
Like, the way I'm looking at it, like they eventually gonna come to me. Why he the only person in the world that ain't got no Twitter? No
it ain't going nowhere.
Like, see me. Like,
I keep trying to talk him out of that shit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like he procrastinated. That's all it is.
Nah, you right. Hey, as long as you got a plan, man. It's good to see a brother with a plan. So nice to meet you, my guy. All right, Big Preme, man. All right, so let's one more on the last question. So since 2017, you said you ain't really dropped no music and you got something coming, but your shows be lit as fuck, man. Talk about some of the performances you've done and different things like that.
Man, like, yo, performing is everything. I literally get up on the stage and when I grab the mic, I black out. Like, for real, like, it don't matter how faded I am. It don't matter nothing. Like, I don't forget no lyrics. I don't perform my vocals in the background. Like, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
that's a shine moment.
I don't ever do that. So I make sure that, like, I want you to feel the energy I had when I made the song, when I perform it, you know? And like when the crowd feeding back off of what I'm saying and they're like, and they catch on quick and they start saying it all back to me. And I'm really like involved in the crowd. I like to be in there, you know what I'm saying? So like, I definitely feel like that is a huge part of my brand. Like performing is everything. So I think I've thrived a lot more in these warehouse parties, like warehouse function. I thrive on a whatever stage. I can't really just say it's a box, but I thrive in like personal performances where I can get close to the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also on like big ones, like at the Pressure Room, like full moon festivals, like celebrity theater. Like I think I performed at every single venue except for like 2 in Arizona.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting because I'm gonna snatch them. I'm gonna have them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm coming. I know it's gonna happen, so I'm not tripping. But I definitely take performing like so seriously. I think every artist should, man. Like you can't just drop these songs and then like the fans want to see that shit live. And I've seen like famous artists that I love. I buy tickets and I see them before live, and I'm pissed because they just lazy. I hate that shit. Like, you know, the people opening for them got more heart and going harder because they trying to get it still. And the ones who got it are just so comfortable. They don't even care that you just spent $30 on this ticket and waited till 11 o'clock to see them perform. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you waiting for me, you going to be happy that you waited for me. And that's on everything, man. Straight like that, you know. And I don't suggest people perform after me. And that's not even on no cocky shit. I just like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, because really, it gets to the, no, I'm not, like, it gets to the, because I don't even really be talking like, I just be letting my work show for that shit, you know? And like, I'm not capping on nothing because you can just ask people, you know, my resume speaks for itself, especially when it comes to that show shit. So like, I just feel like I take it so seriously. I think I take it more seriously than like 90% of the artists like out here for sure.
Yeah.
Artists, period. So like, I wouldn't suggest going after me because I'm gonna shut it down. I want everybody to be tired and you know trying to mob out. I'm definitely taking my shirt off. I'm definitely shaking these dreads, going crazy. Like, and it's to the point where I can't breathe, and you can't breathe either. You know what I'm saying? And everybody should feel like that when they performing. Man, I take that shit. It is competitive to me. I'm very competitive. I show mad love, but bro, if we booked on the same show, dog, just know like it's going down. Like, trust me. Trust me.
I can vouch for that too, because niggas can feel like that, but like I said. Watching you perform, and I got to get out a little more to the Arizona show.
No, you good, man.
But watching you perform, I was like, damn, this nigga is a whole nother beast. And even the famous people that you talk about, that's going to fuck them in the long run.
That's what I'm saying.
Because someday you want to be able to be having a residency, be an old motherfucker performing at casinos, be able to still run up a bag.
I don't ever want to get so comfortable that I'm just like, man, I don't gotta perform because they gonna do all my shit for me. What the fuck I gotta perform for? Like, that's cool, but that's like mad lazy.
Yeah, you a big rapper. You go to the same city 10 times over your career.
Like,
what's gonna make that motherfucker gonna want to come to 12? You know
like,
what I'm saying?
Are you trying to like get to a certain point, plateau, and be content on that bread? Or are you trying to like really like be the best of this shit and see like what's the most you can get out of it? Like, I got simple goals. Like, I'm trying to buy my granny house. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her paying bills. I don't want my baby mama paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my brothers and sisters to have to worry about shit. These are small goals to me. Everything after that is like mad icing on the cake. So like having that, I'm not about
major,
to,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be here, like getting to a point where I feel like, nigga, I don't gotta show up to sound check. I don't gotta sell tickets. Like that's crazy. That's right.
Talking about practice.
It's full court pressure. Like I'm the type like I will get paid a flat. That's fine.
Wait. Sound check.
That's the word. Right? What? Sound check. Oh my
motherfucking sound check.
I'm here, right? Nah, facts. Hey, say that Tabernacle. No, but real shit. Like I will get paid a flat, and I will still sell tickets. I will still bring shit to the table and still make sure it's full court pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because I throw shows too, so I know like there's like a mind state where it's cool just to have your name on the flyer, and you don't want to put in no work once your name on the flyer. And like, how can any of us be comfortable at this level? How, bruh? How? Nigga, Deli's my brother. He's not comfortable. Like, I talk to this nigga all the time. He just did 365 songs, nigga, and he ain't comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when niggas will, like, my name on the flyer or I got booked for a couple shows, that's enough. I'll share it, like, whenever. I ain't bringing nobody to the function, and they expect to get paid. They walk in, bring in all their homies, try to get all their homies in for free. Ain't bringing nothing else. Bro, I'll bring like 50 people plus and I'll get paid, you know, or I'll bring more. It all depends on like the love that you giving me. I'll put in what you get back. I'm real genuine. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'll bring my people all the way from Glendale to Scottsdale to Tempe, Mesa, wherever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, man, not to cut you off, bro, but this is my brother right here, man. I pull up to his shows and I happily pay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you the photographer, videographer, and shit.
I work closely with this man.
And I be trying to get this nigga in free all the
We
time.
You media, so you could get in free.
But past that, you know what I'm saying? My relationship with De La Preme is past all this music shit.
Yeah.
So, like, with that being said, I still pay and happily pay to get into a De La Preme show because I know it's going to a bigger, it's something bigger, you know what I'm saying?
It's not about the money, it's about the respect.
So,
Facts.
if you go on your homie show, man.
Good business
Put some
echoes.
money up, man. Come on. You
Right.
ain't gonna break
you. The first time, do you respect the vibe that you came out and saw? Did you respect that you had it for the low? Now we doing it for a little bit.
You know
more
what I'm
expect
saying?
The vibe to be a
Right.
little bit more.
Like,
keep it in the family, keep that ecosystem.
You only get one first impression, yo.
Right.
They don't call them second, third
Word
impressions,
fuck
none of
up.
that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so good business echoes just like bad business echoes, man. Like, no one can ever sit there and be like, you good. No one's ever gonna be like, just say like, oh, you know, Preme did bad business, you know, or Preme didn't bring nobody to the show, or Preme didn't promote the show, or Preme didn't wreck his set.
That, we even gonna show up in more numbers just because you disrespected. Like,
stop.
Don't play with us like that.
How long you been in Arizona? You know what I'm saying? You been to a Preme show. You know what's going on, man. And
It's love, though.
Understand what's going on,
right? I'm trying to look. It's to the point now where like anybody who hasn't seen me on the show, come. And if you haven't, you know, book me on shows with your homies that you swear are like the best ones performing. Because I never throw shade. I'm trying to, you know, I want us all to collide with our fan bases and go crazy. You know.
We all gonna get it.
That's all it is. We all play for the same team at the end of the day. People be trying to like get it twisted, but that's not like that's really what it is. We all from here, even the ones who move here. You know, this is where we at. You know, so like it puts you in a situation where like you could be selfish. That shit only gonna go so far.
And you gonna get spotted out for that shit because real recognize.
So I'm saying, good business echo, bad business echoes. You know, stay focused on your shit. Perform your ass off. Fuck a sound check, no.
Hey man, what was some of your favorite performances like over this last, you know, since you've been on Pods on Radio? And where most Trill been at? Actually, no.
Man, you know that's. We'll talk about that off my phone. I got you.
Shout out most Trill. That nigga was sweating the whole time he came on the podcast last time. I said, Jesus Christ.
God damn, man.
What were some of your favorite performances? And you shouted out some of the venues you performed at. What were some of your favorite venues also?
The most recent performance that was my favorite was at 51 West. I debuted like 4 new songs, and everybody like knew all the words by the end of the song or halfway into the song. Crazy, like, and there's a bunch of people I've never seen before ever in my life there. So like,
it was crazy. That
shit was crazy, and like we was deep. We had like blunts on the stage.
Hey,
I always like that
performance. I'm trying to
man. That's that shit. That was lit. I like that one. Full Moon. That shit was lit. The
Full Moon King. That's where I think I seen
the Full Moon Festival. Salute to John Luther, man. That's my brother right there. And I knew John Luther when he moved to Arizona. And he was living in his car, and to see him turn that house party to like a house party and to this Full Moon Festival. That's what I'm saying. Shit like what you doing, I have nothing but respect for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like. No one can take that from y'all. No one can take that shit from us. Like, damn, this is no overnight shit. You know what I mean? This is something like he sacrificed over it. John Luther was the first person to ever pay me for a feature in my whole career.
Straight up. I need to meet John.
That's my dog, man. Yeah. He straight told me right there. He's like, Preme, know your worth, man. Don't ever be doing nothing for free or don't do nothing that, you know, isn't going to be beneficial both ways. Make sure you always do good business, but know your worth, dog, always. And he gave me credit on the album, paid me right there. That's the first time I ever had that in my life. And since then, I've seen John throw this big fucking party that he could throw every single month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right next to the police station and never get shut down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like this dude already.
Yeah, you know, so salute to John, man. Like, I've been blessed with having good people around me that have shown me like genuine sides of them. You know what I'm saying? And like, and show me like what they went through and how hard they work. And like, that shit inspires me to keep going with what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So like, definitely the Full Moon festivals, because those were like some of the latest shows I've ever fucking done, straight up. And then my favorite of all time would probably be like my release party for the Rise of the Black Lion, because that was my first show I ever threw, and I sold out the venue. We had like a line outside the door. My homie got arrested.
Hey, that shit lit.
You know what I'm saying? They're dragging niggas off stage.
Somebody get arrested. You had a lit
that
night.
Shit was crazy. Yeah. Like, so like these are things I'm trying to definitely top this year. We got a lot of crazy moves this year. We leave in the country a couple times.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Where we going this year? Let me know. You go on there.
Can we talk about this?
Oh yeah. I mean, don't give us too much.
You know,
shit, give us
we just. You know what I'm saying. I'm doing Mexico in March. in Asia, in April. I'm not gonna speak on nothing else too much. Y'all gonna see it, so it don't even matter.
Invite me, man. You know I like real ramen.
Yeah, so it don't even matter. Y'all gonna see what's up, and I'm just blessed that we got put into these situations because of how hard we've been working. So like now I'm glad this year I can manifest these things and take the brand and take like my music into other places, not just home. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you get stuck here. You don't never want to get stuck here.
Nah,
I tell niggas,
man.
do not do the Arizona shuffle, man.
Nah,
like,
man.
You better graduate at some point, baby.
But you can always come back. That's all people don't get it. They feel like
that, you got to go to college somewhere else.
Thank you. Go learn some other skills and different.
Shit. The local shit is the high school shit.
It is though, because like if you ain't never leaving, this is all you have to compare to anything.
Right.
You don't even know what the fuck is out there.
Don't even know.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you compare anything when all you've seen is it's Love Daisy and everybody know that shit. You know.
I love Arizona, but yeah.
Facts, but like. And this is like the fastest growing place right now, and like it's definitely like about to be the new faces of the West Coast because there's so many of us, and like including myself. But there's so many of us that are about to make this shit like the new face of like West Coast hip hop, and I'm glad.
Black people first.
Facts, hey, you know, and that starts with us, bro.
Yeah,
it starts with all of us
because
we the ones that are actually cool with Latinos and shit too. So it does start really with us, you know, and like that's Yeah, Glendale, and like I'm from Glendale, so I'll be around. Yeah, I'm from Glendale, and I saw that post you put up. Hey, that meme went viral. When he made that shit, I was like, this nigga Malcolm, bro. Because it's at Glendale, too far, too crazy.
I was talking about too crazy.
That shit had me weak as fuck.
Most of Glendale is fine, but the areas I was talking specifically was
the
like
crazy part.
67 in Bethany, 59th in Bethany. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit. No, that shit get wicked.
Then the trenches.
That shit get wicked.
So everybody's
quiet. It's quiet for the most part, but tell me a motherfucker won't run in and steal all your shit.
With the Cochillo niggas is stabbing. Nah, that's real. Like he ain't lying.
It's not a loud hood like the South Side.
It's a quiet. It's a quiet, silent. You still get stabbed and shot. Deadly hood. Like
some cops in my neighborhood. You know somebody got shot.
Harrison rounds in the middle of the
all
night.
That
it
shit.
was quiet all day.
That's how Glendale and Maryville are. True. And they right next to each other. It's just one street that separates.
Nowadays, though. Maryville, like,
hey, Glendale.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Possum for shouting out one of the most dangerous cities in Arizona.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's
Glendalians.
That's fucked up. But all right. And before, we're gonna go to the music, but before we get to the music, it's Possum Radio, so we gotta talk some shit one time.
Let's talk some shit.
We are in Arizona. Do you have like a top 5 of outside of yourself, Arizona hip hop artists?
Oh shit! Why you always ask me?
I'm just a hot seat nigga, you know.
Because I ride for like 28 niggas.
Yeah, don't put nobody on your squad on there.
No, they ain't even in my. They ain't leaders of other squads. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Because
somebody got to get left.
I be seeing niggas a lot behind the scenes. Nah, for real.
Good ass answer.
Okay, so my top 5. Does it have to be in a particular order? Can this be 5 niggas? Has to be in order, huh?
Nah, hell no. Do it however you want.
No, really, it's just 5 niggas. The 5, the 5 niggas. These are the 5 niggas who like push me.
And a B.
This is hard, bro. This is crazy.
2B.
Yeah.
Eddie Wells is number 1.
Okay.
Eddie Wells.
I got to fuck with his shit a little bit. I don't even know who put me on him, but
Eddie Wells and Deli. The thing about Eddie Wells and Deli is like they family for real, and like all of us are like so like hardworking and competitive in like a positive way.
I love Deli so much. Like,
that nigga, that nigga's savage. You know what I'm saying? Like we also like, only so many niggas push me to want to go harder lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I'd be competing with myself. When I see niggas work ethic go crazy, like I definitely have respect for that. So like Deli and Eddie are 2 niggas who I'm always like making sure are going like working and busting their fucking ass. Because if I see them 2 niggas start working, that shit gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us go through shit constantly, especially like us 3 a lot. A lot of people don't, and I bet you a lot of people don't even know, but like I fuck with Jalopy tough. Like that little nigga, there's something about that little nigga. I fuck with a lot of little niggas, man. It's crazy because that little young generation is wicked right now. But out of that whole generation, he's easily the leader. I don't think no one, him and Emmett Dupree are the leaders. I might put him and Emmett Dupree in the same slot. Is that okay? Is that cool? Is that cool? Can I put him and Emmett in the same slot?
Yeah.
Because Emmett, that boy be dropping diamonds, goddamn.
That's
my nigga.
I was like, boy, because
that's my dog,
man. We call him man. You know what I'm saying? I look at him like little man. I'm like, damn, this nigga really got bars.
That's my dog. That's like the shit that Emmett be saying. Him and Jalopy. This is like I can't believe y'all niggas is like have this much pent up knowledge and like pure pain inside of y'all. That's a blessing, bro. So like I love seeing them niggas climb and keep doing what they doing. So I'm gonna put them in the same slot. So I only got 3 slots used up right now. All right, so my fourth.
Right, Emmett Daly, Eddie Wells.
Yeah. So
Who you gonna put in that 4, nigga?
I know, man.
Whoever it ain't gonna kill you.
No, I ain't worried about that. All these niggas know I love them. I can't do 28.
Shout out to Full Speed.
You know what I'm saying? Merkham's is my dog. J. Mercado, bro. I've been fucking
At
with
least
Merk.
everybody you said, I know.
I've been knowing Merk for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably put Merk and Benji in the same slot.
Okay.
Because I saw them both, knowing them behind the scenes, and these last 2 years, I've seen them market themselves like probably the best out of a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? Like consistently, Merk drops a freestyle. Like him and Jalopy drop freestyles consistently. Like they flood a lot and they make good music. You know, Benji showed me a business side of the game. You know what I'm saying? That like those things help me like lead to like branding myself way better and shit. That nigga puts a lot of work into his brand, you know, and like I see a lot of that behind the scenes shit. So like
I be saying like I see you woke up, you get your dick card, we get some money, but I be saying that shit myself.
yeah, bro. And Benji really be preaching that get your money
like
first.
A New York nigga.
You gonna find out that sound like a lot of niggas.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're not from the Bronx, yo.
Nah, this
all right. So
my fifth.
All right, let's not get lost. So Eddie, Deli, Emmett, Jalopy,
Benji, J. Merk.
Okay, so 6. Okay, that worked.
Yeah,
that worked. All hot niggas.
And then like, and that's just the niggas that I pay attention to the most right now. It's not because I don't pay homage to niggas who have been working like all the time. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't put this. Like, these are niggas that I see working all the time.
You old niggas had your chance.
You had your chance. The niggas I name, I can look up and see these niggas. And Desert Baby, I fuck with Desert Baby.
Oh, you know what?
Hey, straight up. Hey.
I started fucking with him
100.
like 3 weeks ago, and I think he's like. And it's maybe because I'm a street nigga, so I got too much of that shit in my heart. I want to see a fucking street.
Nah, I fuck with Desert Baby.
That nigga's hot.
I fuck with that nigga. I fuck with that. I fuck with Desert Baby because he mad confident. I like his confidence. Confidence radiates. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of respect for that nigga. You know, so I'm glad. And like, I guess my little sneaking would be like Valley Club Records because Core and all Vontae and Trash go crazy. You know, Kill Stacy and Lil Prada, all them niggas that fuck with Core, he got a little vibe right now. I like that mosh pit music. Like that shit I tap into too. So like those are the people that I'm constantly looking at. And then 100 other niggas that know who they are, but I'm with y'all all the time. Who what's y'all? Nah, we good.
Nah, sorry, we got 8 of them niggas out the way.
That's what I'm saying. I hate when I get asked that question because all y'all niggas be waiting for the answer like who?
Yeah, nah,
Preme, what you about to say?
Niggas do. It almost make you. It's a good thing though, and I ask people these type of questions because I want people to realize. Because I have to realize. Real, ain't none of this shit sweet. Dog.
It's not.
None of it.
And I'll give y'all reasons. I just don't say them because these is my niggas. Like these are my niggas for those reasons. They fuck with me because I bust my like. None of us are just homies that just smoke blunts together. I want y'all to get that out y'all head right now. We do though, but like none of us, all of us, like we all are like really, we take this shit seriously. Like it's like we don't have a plan B. All those people that I named.
Hey, big shine moment.
Hey, 100. Like some
moment.
of these, and I'm not mad. Some of these niggas be having plan Bs. I haven't had a plan B since I was battling.
They'll never do it.
No, period. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, and I've never asked nobody this, but I'm just gonna ask you, bro. You got 9 to 5?
Nah, man. Hey, Sammy, what's up? I haven't had a 9 to 5. This music shit.
I never call my man Preme. And
I'm not even trying to look.
That's why I posted shit about the money earlier because motherfuckers be having this perception. I got bread. I'm like, nigga, I'm still broke.
That shit, no.
But I don't got no 9 to 5. I ain't going for 2 years.
And I'm not bet right there, same amount of. And I'm not knocking no. I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't knocking nobody that work. But I used to work at Imperion and
nigga, me too. I was
there it go. I was a trainer and some more shit. Once I left that, once I left that job, I swear I went home. I smoked the blunt with my nigga Marcus. Shout out my nigga Marcus. And
About to get sued by them niggas about to slander them. All right, but yeah, keep going.
No, but I smoked the blunt with my nigga Marcus, and Marcus looked at me and he was like, "Bro, if you take this shit serious, nigga, you won't have to go back to working for." He's like, "Fuck, don't go back, nigga." And I didn't go, and it was hard, bro. It was hard at first. That shit ain't no. It's not easy when you don't have like a for sure check that's guaranteed to you every week or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's like simple things I can't fuck with. I can't fuck with a nigga tell me when I can and cannot go to the bathroom. Like that shit bothered the shit out of me. I'm a grown ass man. You know, I like creating my own schedule. I like being in control of my time because I know it's so valuable. You can't tell me how much an hour of my time is worth because my nigga, I look in the mirror every day and I be like, damn, that's like an infinite amount of money right there. Like any idea, if I really put some focus into any of these 100 ideas, they could be $1 million ideas. Fuck am I doing here? Letting you take 8 hours of my day doing this dumb shit, scamming people. Like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what it is. That's what it is. And like that shit got old fast, you know. So I started taking myself more seriously. Started doing.
They about to come take
Hey,
all the
come
mics
for
and
me.
shit.
When you come for me, give me my bonus. You owe me, you motherfuckers. No,
And you cutting it real. Bro.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
it's
Like,
funny because nigga, truthfully, we're running a little long, but this is great because
No, I
that means I'm
got you.
fucking, bro. This is great, nigga.
I got you. I've been waiting
we
for
about
this.
To stick on this
I've
shit,
been
'cause
waiting
you
for this.
Talking some real shit,
no, because
my
a
nigga.
lot of people don't know. They look at what I'm doing, and I don't think people know. Like, does Preme have a job? Like, is Preme like is niggas trapping for Preme? Like, what's happening with Preme? Like, nah, what it is I bust my ass. I don't bust niggas heads, but I do charge for features.
Yeah,
You know, I work with niggas budgets, but I don't do shit for free. You know, I get paid and I work extra hard to get more money at shows because I know no one's sitting there waiting to give me no fucking check. I
Yeah.
bust my ass for my check. I pay my bills off of this music shit. I pay my baby mamas. I pay my fucking grannies. You know what I'm saying? I take care, and you know what I'm saying? And she good. She don't even need me to. You know what I'm saying? But like, I make sure that all my people's and my shit is taken care of off of what I love. There's no plan B. You know what I'm saying? My plan B is plan A. C is A. D is A. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hell yeah, I fuck with Joe
Joe
Rogan.
Rogan's my favorite podcaster.
Hey, bro, black man, can I get
You
a
know what I'm
thank you?
saying? I was
That's
fucking
fire.
with his shit and Travis Barker earlier. And
I heard that
you
shit
might
just
wanna
dropped
check it
right
out.
now.
Yeah, you
Everybody's
might
talking
wanna
about
check
that
it out.
Travis Barker
There was
one.
like a 6-minute period where they were literally talking about motherfuckers with a plan B.
That shit
And
is
he was
trash.
like, Joe Rogan was like, yo, I remember when I was first doing stand up, and it's funny, I've done stand up, bro. I got
That's
this shit on
fire.
YouTube to this
What?
day. But anyway, that's to the side. So he was like, when I was doing stand up, bro, I would see the person who had a 9 to 5, and they would come a couple nights out the week, do the shit, and you go back to their job.
Exactly.
They never made it. And it's really because you got that plan B. Otherwise, you always gonna go for that safety net.
Right.
Hey, can I say something though? I work for a temp agency, so I don't have I can get fired at any moment.
Yeah.
It's not secure, and
Yeah,
I only work it when I want to or I need to.
That's a lot different.
I put this video stuff on the line. And with that being said, I get a lot of people to hit me up saying, yo, you work with a lot of out of town artists. You don't work with enough Arizona artists. With that being said, Arizona artists alone cannot pay my bills.
Yeah,
so
true.
when people say that to
He
me,
said
it
alone.
really-
Remember
really-
this?
I'ma send you this
You know what I'm
thing,
saying?
too.
Hey,
Yeah.
this man said alone. He didn't
Alone.
say Arizona
I love
artists can't.
Arizona.
He said alone, fam.
Arizona's
Like,
in my blood. I love Arizona to death. I really put on wherever I go. I love Arizona to death. But Arizona artists alone cannot pay my bills, and I don't do this shit for fun.
none of us do, yo.
I do this shit with a passion.
We got
to
babies
what you
and shit.
said about a person having a job, it's okay to have a job. Don't let this conversation fool you.
Yeah,
into thinking
facts.
it's
That's
not
what I'm
okay
saying.
to
That's
have
what
a
I'm saying.
job.
That's why I gotta lead it with I'm
people
not
take
hating.
that shit the wrong way.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
not
niggas
hating.
need a job.
Not hating.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Being a
Yes, not
starving
hating.
artist,
It's a blessing to be
being
able
a
to not have
starving
to work.
artist, it's hype. Don't believe the hype.
No.
Don't be a starving artist.
Have a plan,
some money.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Have
Have
money
some
and a
money.
plan, motherfucker.
You don't have to have a plan B. But with that
saying
being
enough.
said, there's people out there that I don't ever work that temp shit.
Yeah.
Rarely. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When shit like Christmas coming up
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I want to have some extra, like
Yeah.
that's not something I do. But with people that don't have a job and they have a plan A and that's all they see, understand that those people are so passionate and their brain is so focused and so honed in on what they got that they can't even perceive a plan B. And those are the people that a lot of times succeed.
Facts.
Exactly.
But you can go the wrong
The
way.
people
too.
that have a
you
plan
gotta
B,
take-
you can't go the
I
wrong
feel
way.
what you're saying, fam,
Absolutely.
but you gotta
But
take
nah,
that shit with a
I-
grain of rice.
Yeah.
Because like I'll say everybody who only has a plan A,
Finish that thought though, because
everybody who only has a plan A probably 25% of those people only have a plan A because they really believe. The other fucking like 75% of those people with that plan A is because they don't know no better.
No, don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
It's some delusional people
we
out
all
there,
see
man.
them, trust me.
And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
But
a
yeah,
dream
that
killer.
25%,
If you
I
believe in
believe
yourself, I like that. I like when people believe in themselves. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then I don't believe
I'm
in
not
you.
about to.
Hell
I'm not
no.
buying into that.
I'm not about to.
No, I talk my talk.
But man, don't get it twisted. It's okay to have a day job, but if you're doing this stuff and you really believe in yourself, you have to understand there's some things you have to put first, and you have to work hard, and you have to lose sleep, and you have to be stressed out and think about giving up 1,000 times, man. And you keep pushing through, and you might see some stuff manifest.
If you ain't willing to like fall hella times to learn from it or lose sleep, you know what I'm saying, or like stress out to the point where like you about to cry because you put this shit takes sacrifice. This ain't nothing that
this shit not a game. But
It's
no, I want
not.
to follow up his point
That's
because
real.
what he said was fucking perfect, and that's why. Because sometimes I feel bad because it's like I got to do this shit for the listener, but I also got to do this shit for like-minded motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So what he says is absolutely right. All you niggas need a job. Like it's not even
you
a
need
joke.
you
Like,
need steady money coming
and like
in.
for me, I'm 27 years old now. I worked at Imperion for a little bit, but when I did, I was a supervisor. I ran a squad.
Yeah.
PFD.
I was a trainer. I was a trainer
I
nigga.
worked First American,
wasn't his
lame
regular
ass
degular
property insurance.
Yeah.
But I learned some shit.
Yeah,
Nigga, there was one year I made 80 G's.
See, that's what
I
I'm
thought
saying.
I was rich. You know what I'm saying?
But now you see.
But listen to this. No, but listen to this, bro. I never did nothing while I was working at First American other than work.
Right.
And I've always been a creator. Always.
Yes.
Nigga, when I left that bitch, I was like, yo, you know what? And I got to leave with some paper, so I was good, luckily.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, you know what? What do I want to do next? And I had another job lined up, nice, like another insurance job. I was like, you know what? I just moved to Florida for a couple months, got on podcast and came back because I said, you know what? I won't never. It's like writing because I like writing.
Yeah.
I won't never sit down after 8 hours and write some shit.
No.
I won't. I already put in my time. I'm good. I got a little couple. You know, I got all my car. I got my house. I'm cool, bro. Like it's that safety. So you need that. But for them motherfuckers like me, Preme, or like even you know what I'm saying, or you know those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's a detriment. You know what I'm saying? So it's just. But at the same time, you gotta take care of your family.
You have to, man. And like,
I appreciate you for saying that for real.
Pressure make diamonds. You know, I love it.
Talk about what you got coming, man. This podcast lit though, man.
We talk about some real shit. Nah, salute.
One thing I forgot. I don't want to like step on no toes or nothing, but with that shit, don't think with your wallet. That's the thing I see. We all getting trapped in a lot of the fucking time. Like we see our worth of what we have and what we would spend, but you gotta understand. In the city that we live in, there's a whole nother side of this whole town that, that's all, that's it. So we saying like it's $10 to get in the door. There's a whole side of town that's like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna be able to just get everybody I want to bring to come in too.
People who spend $80,000 a day.
It'd be $30. So when we do,
there's invite onlys. fucking charge at the door. There's invite onlys. You know what I'm saying?
When we do these events. Trust me, we put enough into these things that we fucking doing to make sure that you're gonna have a good enough time. Like you thinking about, will we be able to, or we be able to think about, we wanted to have a good time too. So if we throwing an event and you coming to our shit,
and you gotta be ready to be broke. That's the last thing I'm gonna say on that. Because like with this, like even for this now, like I got the studio, I got the house, I got the crib, I travel where I want to, I go anywhere, nigga. I'll be in Hawaii tomorrow if I feel like it. But after that, niggas is broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, talk to him, bro. People do this. The people that do this.
Are you ready to be broke?
We do it because we.
Niggas think that they drop a song and they rich every day.
Man,
it's all right. It's all right, man.
It's passion, but we see potential. Like past that passion, we see potential. Working at your day job, you're gonna pay your bills. You're gonna have a little bit of money to have fun with. You're gonna be cool. But I'm telling you right now, you're gonna lock yourself in a box.
You're gonna wish that
your best year will only be, this great.
Right.
But with something like this, we could be broke, you know what I'm saying? But one day, you know what I'm saying, we see it through. Ain't no telling what it could be.
Right.
I just think
there's no box.
You don't know what you're capable of until you put yourself through it.
Especially in this era, because we going towards like
it's consumer era, straight to consumer.
Exactly. We gonna be moving into an era where like you can work from home. Everything gets shipped to your fucking door anyway.
The government shut down. I know they opened it back up, but the government shut down. They ain't been getting paid.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Vibe good. They didn't stop getting paid.
I didn't.
So stop putting all your chips in one basket. And you know what I'm saying? Build something for yourself. Get an LLC. Build a business. Like try to do something beyond your day job because
many write-offs. That's the one thing about it. If you
try to make
get
that
that white.
Learn how to write shit off. Hey, shout out. You can write
receipts.
Every nigga drive to the studio, gas right off a whole car, a phone. I ain't speaking on nothing. I don't know.
We getting all this back, baby. All right, nah, man. But yeah, man, Preme, so we don't get too
my
far,
bad.
Man.
We been talking about too much.
So we know you got the shit coming. Talk about the project you got coming. You know, the inspiration.
I'm dropping.
Give it to us all.
Dropping my first project of this year. April 20th. That's my mom's birthday. It's called I Share Bang Down in the Trap House. I got 3 singles that I'm releasing prior to the release of the project.
What day you say your mom's birthday was?
April 20th.
That's crazy.
420.
419. That's crazy.
Hey man, everything happened for a reason, bro. That's
How
crazy
old
as
is your
hell.
mom?
My mom, she was 45 when she passed.
My pops was 43. Young nigga. Yeah, keep going.
That's tough, G. Damn.
Keep going. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
Today,
that's crazy, bro. So that's crazy as hell. So that's when I'm dropping the project. And I have a bunch of like collab shit that's all like I have Black Uchiha out with my nigga ID and like that's been out since the year started. Slips my brother. Me and Benji got Style and Skirt out. I got other features that everybody likes to drop them all at the same time. I see, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna have that shit going in the midst of my singles dropping. But the first one I'm dropping is Get a Life on Friday. And I'm really hype about that one. It's like a different vibe, but it still got my whole vibe, you know. It's a mood. I like to tap into like moods and emotions. The first mood that I wanted to like give off this year is like Get a Life, like mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about mine and shit. And then I got my brother. We filmed a movie to it. It's my first visual. I haven't had like my own solo visuals. This is my first one, and like we really made a movie to it. So I'm hyped for it. So yeah, we gotta Get a Life. That's my first one. And then I sent you One and Done. That's my prized possession.
Okay, well shit, we about to rock that in the studio. You ready to do a track with Pods on Radio for 2019?
Man, I'm ready to do a couple. What? Whatever you need, bro. I got you.
Like I said, bro. I mean. I don't know. Nowadays, I kind of feel it out. But, like, this shit was an ill conversation. Like,
I got you.
And that's what I really like. Because, like I said, even before I got in the podcast, doing them, I was a podcast fan. Like, a motherfucker. Joe Rogan's my favorite, but, like, I was on the door.
Rogan, Brilliant Idiots.
Yeah, Brilliant Idiots.
All of them, brother. We on the same type of time.
Show, you know, all that shit. Yeah.
On the same type of time.
So, I was really into it. So, I'm a big on conversation. Like, if I get into the conversation, they would fuck around me sitting here talking for 8 hours. But I really want to get back in the studio. So, go ahead and give people some shout outs. Matter of fact, before we do that, Vibe Good, how you enjoy your first time on
Man, I had a great time on over here on Pods on Radio, man. I've been a big fan for a long time. I reached out to my boy. He hit me with the little bro. I'm gonna check you out. He hit me with I'm gonna check you out.
I don't know, bro.
But you know what? It's all good, bro, because I get it, bro. Instagram, you get a lot of messages.
You family now. I know you
figure it out.
Family.
But before we wrap up, real quick. How long do these usually drop?
Shit, every Monday, pretty much. I got a couple of
them. Is it dropping before the video?
If you got something coming out, we can just put it out on a special day. I'll put it out as a special episode.
Okay, the video's dropping on the 15th on the Friday. Get a Life, man, real quick. I just want to make sure we dedicate a little bit of time to highlight that because that video means a lot to me and Preme. Like I said, that's Preme's first solo situation. Yeah. That means a lot. It's not a
y'all got the whole thing for me to see right now, too.
I'm going to definitely give Podsson the secret drop. We'll definitely give you the secret drop.
You about to see it right now.
Talk about Get a Life, man. Let's make it happen.
Man, Get a Life was beautiful, man. Preme, talk on it for a little bit.
That's when I made that song. These are like all these songs that I'm dropping on these tapes are all songs I wrote after my mom passed. You know what I'm saying? So like Get a Life, the whole mood was that with that whole song is like, you'll be more beneficial to yourself and everybody else if you mind your fucking business. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's the whole mood of this shit. That's the whole mood of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of people do too much watching, and as soon as you like, the moment you stop to watch, you like stop progressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that saying, like, the two niggas will get their food at the same time, and one nigga's food is gonna get cold because he's watching another nigga eat. My food will never get cold watching another nigga eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, not ever. So like, I want to make sure that those are the moves I'm putting out with this first single. It's just mind your business, man. Mind your fucking business. You got a lot of business to mind. People forget that shit.
Yeah.
They be so worried about everybody else's shit, and they forget, bro. You got a lot, sis. You got a lot to handle.
A lot.
So what you worried about us? You know what I'm saying?
Worry about your situation.
Yeah, worry about your shit. Get a life, man. That's the mood. And like, and I'm really hyped about this drop. And you know, this is me and Sammy. We dropped movies on these niggas all year. This is just this the first one.
All
you know
year,
what I'm
man.
Live your life and stop watching other niggas live it.
You know what
Hey,
I'm
get a
saying?
life, man. Hashtag
I
get a
You know what's
life.
funny?
I watch kids nowadays watch other kids play video games.
Bro, I just posted that shit earlier about I was with my daughters the other day. My daughter got an Xbox, a PlayStation, a Wii, and she sit and watch motherfuckers play Fortnite. She got Fortnite on the Xbox and
on the Xbox and the PlayStation. They watch shit on them shits while they got the shit. I be like, I look at my little brother like, I love you to death, bro. You playing Madden, you whooping my ass, you nice. Should I just get you a camera and sit here?
and we'll post your shit online.
Like,
And there's a bag in that shit now.
watching other people.
There's a bag in that Twitch.
There's too
shit
many
now.
regulations though for them kid videos. That's why.
Yeah, that's.
And then they got the kid videos.
Niggas
where
going
they
to
watching
jail.
the other kids
They gonna start
open
watching
toys and shit.
everything else you're doing.
Hella views.
People like watching.
Yeah.
People like watching.
Yeah, but then they start watching everything else you're doing. They're like, oh shit, hey, I'm about to.
I had to take my kids off.
Oh
Take my kids off of YouTube. I got to
shit.
watch how to play sports.
You
Go
gotta
do
have
something.
cleansed weekends, like no screen
No
weekends and shit.
electronics.
Like we gonna
I
watch
do that for
daddy's
myself
video.
nowadays. As I
Yeah.
said, motherfuckers should turn their notification. I literally, and I want you to get your shout outs after I say this, but I literally turned my notifications off, bro. I got so
Me
tired.
as well.
I was like, why do I need to know every time something happens?
I don't care.
Why do I need to know?
And then
Like,
I don't care.
why?
If I see it,
And
He was doing
99%
his
of the
job.
time,
Yeah.
it's
if I don't
not
see it,
the same.
then
So and
it ain't make no noise.
So and so added to this story. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care about notifications. I don't care
give
about.
a fuck.
I don't care if you reply to my comment.
I got a life.
I don't want to see
That's
it.
why I don't have a
I don't want to see it.
That's why
I
don't have
appreciate
Instagram.
those comments.
I
Don't get
turned
it
off my
twisted,
phone
man.
for 48 hours the other day, and niggas
It
was
felt
texting me
good,
like
huh?
I was dead.
That's
I
how it
swear to
be.
God,
That's how
are
it
you
be.
okay?
Bro.
I'm like, yo, I just
You
turned
don't
my
even
shit
know.
off.
Didn't it make you feel needed?
Not really. I was tired. I
He
just
like
got,
that shit.
I just got back from out of town. I was tired as fuck. I just
I
didn't
don't
want
want
niggas
to talk to
bothering me.
nobody. I don't want to talk to
Yeah.
nobody.
You want to turn it back on?
Nah, yeah, exactly. But yeah, you know the niggas you owe money. Hey, Dale Preme was out there, man. Shout out to your people.
Yo, shout out to First and 26, my brother Mark. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to my brother Sully for recording and engineering all my shit since from the jump, from the get go. My brother since free lunch. Shout out, my brother Sammy Vibe Good. Shout out to Full Speed Family. Shout out Glendale. Shout out to Vibe Lane, True Minati. You know what I'm saying? Styling Skulls, Soul, Skiggity. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, my boy Son, Jalopy in this bitch. Shout out to Emmett. Shout out to Deli. Shout out to I can do these shout outs all motherfucking day because I fuck with all y'all, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Core and shit. Shout out to all the families and all the factions that are doing what the fuck they doing to make sure that this shit keep going. Shout out to Guild. I love all y'all, man. We good. Golden Artist Group. My nigga Marley just dropped this project. I'm on that shit. Shout out to Tucson. You know what I'm saying? Tucson going crazy. Salute to that whole entire city and shit. I'm just glad that I'm a part of what the fuck we doing out here. You know what I mean? So like, and I can just represent from my side. So like, skiggity for everybody. Shout out to all my family, man. Glendale.
Yo, man, it's Pop Son Radio. Like I said, it was another wonderful episode. And it was rocking because the conversation went even longer than expected. But that's how I know it's beautiful nowadays, man. Shout out to De La Preme. Shout out to Vibe Good. And little bro over here. We about to go get in the studio and get it popping, man. Shine.